Hello everybody, welcome back to Sarah Plays Warhammer 3, and today we're starting a new campaign, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So you already can see that I'm playing Vlad von Carstein. I did play him briefly when I did my Halloween video, but I'm going to play him using the SFO not Omens of Destruction, SFO Grimhammer. I was looking down here at the what it said down here. So the Grimhammer mod, but I'm going to be playing in Immortal Empires. So unlike the other campaigns that I had done with Grimhammer, where I was using the old world mod, this shouldn't have the same issue as far as the really long in-between turns timer that goes, that was happening. That seems to only be the old world. So I'm going to try playing Vlad in Immortal Empires with Grimhammer and just see how it goes. So as far as settings, I'm playing it on hard. I debated on doing very hard, but with Grimhammer, I think that already makes things a little difficult. So I'm just going to leave it with hard and see how it goes. And yeah, so this hopefully will be fun. Again, I'm not necessarily doing 75 turns with this, but we'll just see how it plays out. So let's go ahead and get started. And hopefully I can really get a good flavor of Grimhammer. I don't think that I really came to appreciate the Grimhammer mod as much in the old world because those campaigns were so short. And part of the reason why I ended those so quickly was also just due to the fact that there were updates being posted and the mod was taking some time to be updated to the latest version. May have that problem with this one too, but the biggest problem was just like the fact that it took like 6 to 8 minutes in between turns, and I was losing patience with that. So hopefully we won't have that issue with this campaign. And I know some people will say, well, you know, everybody plays Vlad. Why won't you play Isabella? And I also debated on that, but I think Vlad is more my play style, with him just being like super OP in combat and basically able to solo armies. It's kind of what I like to play with. So there may be a time in the future where I play Isabella just for something different, but since I haven't played vampire counts properly on my channel yet, I figured I would just start with the classic Vlad and see how things go there. Alrighty. Oh, I didn't read this. So from the icy sea of claws in the north to the soaring black mountains in the south, the individuality of the empire's provinces is much defined by its landscape. Its vast forests provide food and the materials of production, while wide rivers and traversable valleys facilitate trade and transport. Yet at times, the land itself seems to strive against progress, concealing monsters and enemies of all sorts amongst its craggy passes and dark groves. Peril awaits within and without, but the nations of men have thus far proved equal to the challenge. I feel like I've read that before, and I don't know if it's just I've read it as playing as Vlad or...
The world will drown in blood.
Alrighty, so we start with Isabella and Emmanuel. Alright, so ensure Vlad and Isabella fight in the same army. I usually tend to do that. Construct the Mausoleum of the Mad Count at Castle Drakenhof for early recruitment of higher ranked vampire heroes. Assassinate enemy lords and faction leaders or fell them in battle to collect blood kisses. Raise the dead, spread vampire corruption. Okay. So, Drakenhof, probably this one. Yeah, Mausoleum of the Mad Count. So I still have to be tier 3 to even get that. So that's not going to happen for a little bit. What's this? Income and garrison. So I already have the skeleton building. Can't get any of those. Can't get any of those. So income and upkeep, growth. Do I want to focus on growth or do I want to focus on income? And upkeep. I think I'll go with this special building for now. Alright. Get rid of that. Now, this will be interesting. And I know people have cautioned me with vampire counts because the way that they play is typically like blob up and just fight really long battles, and you have to almost manually fight every single battle because the auto resolve does not favor vampire counts, but they're very powerful with their heroes. So we'll just see how this goes. And if I have to play a lot of battles, maybe I just fast forward a little bit and see if we can make it go faster that way, or maybe just bear with me as we slog through battles. I'm not sure. If it starts to get too boring, then I'll rethink it, but sometimes the battles are the fun part. All right, so this looks new. So this Vampire Bloodlines, I don't remember seeing this unless this is something new they added in an update, but I don't think they did add anything for vampire count. So this may be Grimhammer, but this also uses a blood kiss and I only have one, so I'm going to wait. Now, this is where, like, there's so many branches that I'm going to have to look and see. So I know this one buffs zombies at first and then skeletons, and then the cavalry and, like, Graveguard are here. This is, okay, like crypt ghouls and crypt horrors, and then hex wraiths and Cairn wraiths and Morn ghouls. Hit points all characters, armor piercing, weapon damage all characters. That's pretty good. What's this for some champions? So this one, chance of plague spreading, winds of magic, inherit the empire. Hero action. So this is a lot of like hero stuff, hero capacity. So I don't typically do grants the item. Oh, vampire count spy. I don't typically like do hero action stuff as much, but I'm wondering if I should. Diplomatic relations with Empire, Kislev, Cathay, and Bretonia. This is diplomatic relations with Vampire Coast and Vampire Counts. So this is like all the beasts. So probably Terrorgeists and Varghouls and Vargulfs. Here we go, Terrorgeists. And then this is, okay, also upkeep and recruit rank. So I was at first thinking, should I go this route to, oh, this also buffs cavalry a little bit. If I should go this route to make my heroes more powerful, because heroes are kind of where it's at for the vampire counts. All right, I'm gonna start with the Lamian Book of Blood and see how that goes. Okay.
Champion of the Dark.
Okay, so Lord Not Moved. So we did that. Rights. Oh, is this new? I don't remember rights for the vampire count. So this requires, okay, they require blood kisses. Which, again, I don't want to use just yet, so. Intern, I don't want to do that yet. Diplomacy, I don't think there's much. Ooh, I forgot Ungrim's going to be interesting. This is interesting because Vlad as the AI tends to do very well. But Vlad as a player, if you really stop to look, like, there's a lot of enemies that are around. So you've got Ungrim to the northeast. You've got Zufbar to the southeast. You've got a ton of Empire to the west. You've got, you know, Draca and Kislev to the north. Like, there's a lot going on. But we'll just start by fighting Dieter. All right, let's obviously fight this first battle. Now, I played Vlad a little bit back on Halloween. So you got to see a little bit of a taste of Vlad. I didn't get very far into it, I don't think. So the first few turns here may look very similar to that video, but with Grimhammer, maybe things will be different. I'm not sure. We shall see. But yeah, kind of how I play him is I tend to, like, at least when he gets a little more powerful, I just send my heroes in and have Vlad just basically wreck, and then have, like, Isabella and the other heroes just spamming spells and healing Vlad and buffing Vlad, and then the rest of the army just watches. But I kind of feel like Like, Vampire Count Cavalry is actually really good. So part of me wants to do do something different and maybe try to focus more on cavalry. Have Vlad with cavalry. The biggest problem with that, though, people have said, is that Vlad does not get a mount. So if I had an army of like heroes on mounts and cavalry, they're all gonna be fighting the battle and Vlad's just gonna be still trying to make his way over there. Okay. So I have Graveguard. They also had Graveguard, I believe. I have Vargeist. I have the Black Coach. Let's see. I'm going to put the... So these are the Blood Knights. We have Bats and Vargeist. Alright, so these unit sizes are a lot smaller, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it's smaller. And then Graveguard Halberds. Is that different? Because I don't remember seeing that. So they only got one wing on their helmet, is that right? Let's see. Their model. Oh no, they have both wings. It's just in this image. Looks like a wing is missing. Or maybe they don't all get wings. Huh, some of them just have pointy little hat. And then these guys... Yeah, same. They don't all have wings. This guy just has a pointy hat. And then you've got the bats. Alright, enough of that. Who am I missing? Anybody? I don't think so. Onward! Okay, let's have Emmanuel and Isabella. Oops, not Isabella. Okay, so Vlad can cast... Oh, he can cast a buff on himself and a debuff. And then this is another buff for Vlad. She also has the ability to debuff. And she can cast a... Actually, let's have you also come in and help Vlad out. Okay, so looks like the dire wolves are taken care of. Okay, Emmanuel. Basically just here to provide like a leadership bonus. Okay, so zombies. Okay, so he's going down pretty fast. What's this? Put that on Vlad. Swiftly. And then the Black Coach, can I get you out of here too? Usually the Black Coach can just wreck. The Vargeist, pull them back out. Alright, looks like the Black Coach wasn't able to get out. Oh, come on! Oh, we're gonna charge right into each other. Darn it. Okay, so Vlad is regenerating. Put a regen on Graveguard here. Alright, so enemy lord is dead. The rest should disintegrate. Isabella! I do like the love story of Vlad and Isabella. They're devoted to each other. It's very wholesome. In a very dark, vampiric way. Alright, so I don't have any more Winds of Magic to cast anything there, but yeah. Alright, so all in all, not too bad. The bats and the Graveguard Halberds took the worst of it, but That's okay. Vlad ended at full health, so he's all good to go. Oh, oh, I thought that was a... Okay, decisive victory. I'll take it. So the cavalry did well, and that's what I'm saying is like if you can get like blood knights, they're very effective against infantry. I know it from my Icket Claw days. That's why I tried to snipe them as quickly as possible because they, like, if their cavalry even touched my rats, it was over. It's very difficult. Oh my, I didn't even see this number. They did really well also. And Vlad only had 4 kills, so sucks to be him. All in all, not too shabby. So easily dispatch that army, and my army is well enough to go take the settlement. Sometimes when I play the first battle, I take enough casualties that it's like, I don't know if I really wanted to just charge ahead and go after the settlement, but I think I can here. Should I do total dark magic or replenish my army? They're really not that bad. Miscast base chance, cooldown to spells, battle healing cap. Actually, I kind of like this one. Let's do that. Alright. So now I want to get my full province and take Eschen.
All shall know me and tremble.
All shall know me and tremble. So decisive victory, medium casualties. Weapon strength, I'm going to give that to Vlad. So they have more units now, but they're skeletons and zombies. I don't really see that being a problem. And I'm wondering if I'm going to have to fight this too because... Is it a settlement battle? It's not. Alright, let's just go ahead and fight it. So this is what I'm saying is, it says medium casualties. I don't think that we'll end up with medium casualties, so that's why I'm fighting it. But we may end up having to do this a lot in order to mitigate the damage. So we'll see. I'm not too concerned with the zombies and skeletons here. Actually, nothing in this garrison really concerns me. So hopefully it'll be fun. But yeah, eventually when I have more heroes or have leveled Isabella and Vlad and even Emmanuel up, it'll be a lot more fun. Alrighty. So let's have Vlad and the girls over here and the Graveguard over here. And then I can have the rest of these guys over here. They're not going to be able to charge through the swamp very well though, are they? So I could try to have actually Vlad and them direct over here. And then have the rest of them over here and like the black coach over here. Is that everybody? Yeah, I think so. Okay, see if I can bunch them up and then charge from behind. Okay, so speed and melee attack. Alright, so they're all coming in over here. Let's have my Vargeists. So dire wolves, I mean Blood Knights versus dire wolves is going to be a pretty easy matchup. Have the Vargeist here and then. So dire wolves versus Blood Knights. Oh my gosh. Look at all that damage. Yeah, that's not even a fair matchup, really.
All shall bow before me.
And I just kind of let them do their thing. I guess she could use her debuff. And she could use on skeleton warriors. Why not just use that? Okay. Charge in there. So the bats are taking a little bit of damage. Vargeists aren't doing too bad. Alright, let's get the coach out here and see if the coach can charge in again. Because the black coach has a fantastic charge bonus. Even more than the blood knights do. Alright, everybody else. The bats are meh. Whatever. Bats are never my favorite.
Vlad von Carstein.
Okay, so the black coach has 9 kills so far. Just keep trying to pull him out. It may not be able to charge as well, given the terrain. Yeah, I'm just gonna have the bats. Like I said, have the bats go just help the girls. Cast a little spelly action. Yeah, Vargeist versus Skeleton Warriors. Not too bad. Okay, Blood Knights. Try to cycle charge them into the flank. Okay, Black Coach is up to 12. Vargeist are at 150. Okay, 85 for the Fellbats. I mean, that's not too shabby either. Let's cast another debuff. And may as well cast this. Oh, it has to be on Vlad. Or a hero, I think. Okay, so that's pretty much it. They are disintegrating. But yeah, they put up some big numbers. 200. I mean, granted, there's a lot of models because it's all like huge swaths of vampire or zombies and skeletons, but still, it's very satisfying to see the numbers into the 3 digits. And I didn't take medium casualties, so that also makes me happy. So now I'm gonna have to start recruiting a bit. $450 versus 2,060. Just remember, it's not always the quantity. Often it's the quality of your units. I remember when I was playing the Changeling, I wanted to take down Vlad, or at least beat Vlad as quickly as possible so that I could use the ability to change into Vlad and get some of his buffs and stuff. I haven't played the Changeling in a long time. My brother and I played him and Elspeth when that DLC came out, but that DLC was not well received. No, it wasn't Elspeth. Changeling was with... Was it Elspeth? No. Ostenkia and Changeling, and I'm forgetting the other one. Alright, let's loot and occupy. Okay, so I got my province. Got an item. Alrighty. So now, the Feather Foe Torque. This is a debuff. I'll just pop that on him. The Blood Chalice of Bathory. Ward save, casualty replenishment rate, wound recovery time, all characters faction-wide, and... Oh yeah, she already had that on there. That's a pretty powerful item to start with, for sure. Okay, so post-battle chance of stealing a magic item, campaign line of sight. That's good, but I really like the hunger. So being able to have a bit of regeneration and a buff to my dude, I'm going to go with that one. And then I usually go with that for all of the heroes to start. She doesn't have this. She has... We're Replenish troops. I'll go with that. Okay, so I have Raised Dead, where I could get some zombies and skelly boys. Interesting. So this must be a Grimhammer thing because I feel like Raised Dead didn't cost any money before because you're just raising the dead. It's a little bit cheaper than recruiting and you get it instantly. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I definitely could be wrong, but I feel like it never used to cost money. Alright, I'm gonna get a couple of those guys and one of those. Just to start. I don't know why I clicked regiments of renown because I don't think there's gonna be any regiments of renown. Okay, so we have campaign movement range plus 20%, recruitment and raised dead cost for skeletons, recruit rank, local recruitment capacity. Casualty replenishment rate and income, but minus growth, minus control, a lot of growth, a lot of corruption, control, but diplomatic relations and research rate. So I feel like I should go with the growth one. The control might be a problem. Yeah, because collected income is minus 10, and then the provincial instability and devastation. The devastation should go away once I already looked at this. Once I end this turn. So here's the question. Do I want to... I was going to say, do I want to peace treaty with Templehof, but I kind of want their settlements. I'm just worried about getting stuck in battles with them and then having like Ungrim or who knows, Elspeth or Franz. I don't think they'll show up this early, but have them pop up out of nowhere and declare war on me. But yeah, as you can see, the turns do go by much faster, so that was just an issue with the old world having so many factions and taking a long time to get through turns. And I don't know if it was just the old world or if it was the combination of the old world with the Grimhammer mod that caused that problem, but then there was a point where it seemed to be going faster and then it went back to being really slow. So I couldn't continue doing it. It just took up so much time. So far, though, this doesn't seem to be too awfully different from the vanilla game. Okay, so this is just the normal mod thing. So you can get a time of control, time of maneuvers, time of growth, time of insight, time of rebellions, time of balance. Just let it happen. I'm going to go with control because I'm going to cheat. Cheat and get some control for my settlement. All right. All right, let's go after Templehof, right? I don't know if I'm going to be able to fight it. Let me just check diplomacy real quick. So they still want peace treaty. They don't like Templehof, but they don't like me more than they don't like Templehof.
No mercy.
Zelig von Kruger. Oh, necromantic. What was that? Ritual? Oh, they're already... Interesting. They're already damaged quite a bit. I'm not sure why. Alright, I'm going to pop this down on Isabella. So, siege battles with Vlad could be fun. And I think I did play a siege battle with Vlad in the one that I did, the Halloween one, just to end. I think I did a really big siege battle, and I don't remember if I won that one or not, but so I can recruit skeletons. They're so expensive, though. I'll recruit a couple of them just to have almost a full army. It still says Pyrrhic, but I'm just gonna siege them. There's no reason why not to. Now, necromantic ritual consumes 25 campaign movement range when entering. Armies replenish. Oh, immune to most attrition. Oh, interesting. So you do have the ability to replenish with this ritual, because typically vampires go into enemy territory and you're just out of luck. There was no camping method before, but with this one you can. So that's fun. Alrighty, well, I'm pretty much at my time, so let me end the turn sieging. We'll see if Zelig von Kruger comes back to fight, and then if it ends up being a map battle, maybe we can pick up next time by fighting that and seeing how we do. So far, fingers crossed, nobody else has declared war on me, but that's only a matter of time. As I said, AI Vlad is typically very aggressive, so I may have to try to be a little more aggressive than I normally am. Okay, so Zelig von Kruger went over there and did not attack me. I don't want to just siege him the whole time. Decisive victory, medium casualties. Well, I will decide next time if I want to fight a siege battle or not, but I don't have time to do that now. So that's going to be for this one, everybody. Welcome to a new campaign with the vampire counts in Grimhammer, or with the Grimhammer mod. So here's to a good, long, fun campaign. Let me know your thoughts, and I hope I will see you guys in the next one.